We don't use no pesticide here. So as long as you don't use pesticide, you're promoting life and you breeding ladybugs. Amazing. Go be happy.
Forget about sustainability. You want to enrich ecosystems.
Every being is equipped to live a positive, energetic balance.
Keep it pruned.
We are cultivating abundance.
Not a problem to cut down trees. The problem is not planting them.
You alright guys there? Welcome back. Wow, look what's happened to our plot. We've been away for 2 weeks, you know, it was end of year here. Little holiday things, people out and seeing their family, and I come back 2 weeks later. And you know, we've seen real development here in 2 weeks time. Basically, there's been a lot of rain. I won't say a lot of rain, but it's been raining every day. So constant rain. And because it's not been all day long rain, we've had a lot of the sun coming as well. So it's really the perfect mix. Nice summer weather, so really tropical. This is the real deal. This is the best time of year to see the things boom naturally. No irrigations, no care, no picking of the weed. Ever since, you know, we've done the picking of the weed like within the first 30 days. So we're coming back here and seeing what it's looking like. Okay, the markets have been all on stop. I mean, we haven't been selling to the market in the last couple of weeks because in Christmas period everyone travels in this region of Brazil, and there's just not much of a market in a year for us. So we really just sat on some of the goods here. Okay, let's have a look at what's been going on. Alright, so I mean we can start with the first bed of trees. Really. Real good development here. Let's have a quick look down here, what's been going on. Remember those tomatoes, those cheeky tomatoes that sprouted out from nothing? They came in with the manure, the chicken manure. They're all bearing fruit already. Lots of beautiful flowers, little fruit coming through, all green, nice fruit. The beans are looking nice. The beans are all starting to flower as well. I know that further down there, some of the beans already bearing the fruit. And all the seeds. Let's have a quick look down here with me. So many seeds and so many seedlings coming through. The papaya, the cheeky papaya, this is looking like a real healthy papaya. We've got all the timber wood, some real good results down here. The banana's looking healthy. So basically, it's all looking real good in our first tree bed. Now look at this root system. Look at the root system here, guys. I mean, this is some booming sweet potato. And at the moment, you know, it looks like it's all just one big green bush, but you really have the cassavas and you have the taros popping through. Let me try to get in there. You've got the taros sticking out, right? It's sticking out. Look at that. And the cassavas sticking out. Look at that. And really, this is basically the healthiest sweet potato I've ever seen. Never seen nothing like this before, to be honest with you. So I'm really excited about harvesting some sweet potato before traditional times. You know, I'm thinking really a 4 months harvest on the sweet potato. So I'm guessing we're past halfway there. So I'm really excited about this. There's really good results here. This particularly, very good results. You can see at the borders of that tree bed all the tomatoes coming through. That's really lovely as well. Really nice. Because these tomatoes came through with chicken manure, I thought to myself that it would have been Italian tomatoes, something that I've been feeding them a lot, but it's not. It looks like it's sweet grade tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes, which is great too. They must have found that just from the bushes where they live there. The chickens live in the forest, and I know I have a bush of tomato lost from previous agriculture years, and so they've been eating some of that sweet grape tomatoes. I didn't know about that actually. So I'm really excited about that bonus there. Now let's have a look at this corn. This is one healthy corn, man. This is one healthy corn. Now I can admit, you know, we use no pesticides, so here and there we have a little bit of a little bit of a challenge, but it's really balanced. You know, where I've got this corn which has suffered a little bit, the next one down, it's just looking amazing. Remember, it's all just a bonus, you know. I just put these seeds down as a bonus. I'm planting trees. I'm planting forests here. I'm planting fruit trees like bananas and all that timber wood and coffee. The corn was just a bonus, just to make good use of the soil that we've already prepared. And it's looking pretty. And let's not forget, you know, if we do get a few days of no rain, which we have done in the last couple of months, we've had periods here of 10 days no rain, the corn is giving it the condition to survive the rest. It's the first mother. You know, we've spoken about the banana being the mother, the eucalyptus being the mother, but that's in the second stage. At the very beginning, the corn is the first that comes in, and it's nurturing the eucalyptus, it's nurturing the banana. We can see it over here. Have a look. So here's the eucalyptus coming through, right? And this eucalyptus, you know, is really benefiting from the corn, all the stimulation the corn's giving it to grow. Look, it's really trying to stick his head out. It's really giving it that nice stimulation, the corn. So the corn really is bringing up the eucalyptus, which in turn is going to bring up all the other timber woods that it's planted by its foot. This is really good results. I'm really satisfied with the tree bed specifically. So we've got the beans coming through. Look at the beans. Wild beans coming through, yeah? Bearing all the flowers. This is very soon, in about a month, I'm thinking we're going to be looking on starting to harvest some beans here. Really exciting stuff. Some of the veg system suffered a little bit more than the rustic root system and the tree system. The veg system suffered a bit more because we had 10 days here, no rain as well, and we're really planting in new areas where it's unbalanced plots, right? So some of the veg suffered a little bit more. You know, it's the first time we're planting here, do you understand? So if we're planting in a new area, we're planting it in a place where it was unbalanced to begin with. So it's okay, I can accept that. But I have been harvesting some of the stuff, but some beautiful results nevertheless. Let's have a look at these broccolis. You know, I came back from my holidays and this is definitely going to my lunch tonight. Look at this beautiful broccolis. Look at that healthy broccolis. You know, this is the kind of crop that you really need lots of pesticide to really make it look this beautiful. You know, it will never look this beautiful with that much pesticide anyway. What I'm saying is, to make it happen, you really need to spray a lot of shit on it. And in our case, it's looking fresh and beautiful and natural. That's really impressive. We can see that little worms, little grasshoppers, they've been nibbling on the leaves, but they've not stopped the fruit coming through really nicely. So this has really worked out for us. Okay, so here we had a plot with the nab, the white carrots. Parsnip. Here's the plot where the parsnip was meant to be lying underneath the tomatoes. The tomatoes really going to be sitting on that. So we spoke about this. We had no intention to harvest parsnip. We're really covering the soil, and then we're ripping it out and we're going to feed it to the animals. We had a lot of rain, heavy rain, in the early stages of this crop, and it really suffered. The parsnip really suffered in places. But you know, the tomatoes coming through, the tomatoes bearing all green fruit already, all nice little tomatoes coming through. Really nice there. And, a couple of corns coming through. Let's see if we can have a look at what's going on in the back. Alright, so we're going to be looking to harvest some of these beets in this week. Send that to the market. We're back in town, and look at the beets coming through. That's looking real good actually. So here we've got the rows of beets. The coriander, we started harvesting the coriander already. We've sent it to the market a couple of times, and we've got the leeks popping out. So really we're looking to finish the harvest of the coriander as soon as possible to give space for the beet to have the extra 2 weeks on its own with a little bit more space, and then we'll harvest the beets and the leek is going to be the legacy on that. So this is really successful with all the drought, with all the rain, with all the various conditions, heat and cold, because it's really been mad days out here. This is looking real nice. This is probably the most successful one. On the other side there, we already harvested the radish, we've already harvested the lettuce, and now we've got the legacy of the carrots. So you can really see the carrots is really there, it's nice, spaced out, really looking good as well. Let's have a look through over here. Alright, the cabbage is coming through. The cabbage is really coming through. We're going to start forming that head here. Again, the grasshoppers and little worms, they've been nibbling on the leaves, but that's no problem to us. It's really starting to form that head, so I'm comfortable with the situation. This is in a tree bed. Look at these bananas. Look at that corn. Look at that daddy old corn. You know, I think something's going to happen here. I think we're going to have a 3 corn plant here. 1, 2, 3. That's really rare. Usually get the 1 and the 2, you know, that one daddy and the little baby undeveloped corn just next to it. In the monocultural system, sometimes you get that 2 nice corn. I'm betting that we're going to have 3 beautiful corns on this specific plant right here. Oh, that's some beautiful corn out there, man. That's some beautiful corn. Okay, moving on. Tree system. You can see here the bean, in this case here, the beans, they've already started bearing the fruit. Look at that. Look at that. Do you remember the beans and the corn planted together in the rows of the tree, in the tree rows? Do you remember we planted the cassava, the beans and the corn in the rows of coffee, in the coffee system? So here we've got the coffee system, which we topped up the coffee with the corn, the cassava and the beans. And look, I can't see no coffee. For me that's good news. The coffee is patient, it's been well shaded, well kept from the heavy rain, well kept from the heavy winds coming up from the valley. So the coffee is going to be looking really good, I'm hoping. Let's have a look. Alright, there it is. There it is. Okay, so he's being real patient. Okay, he's being real patient. We've got to harvest beans, we've got to harvest cassava, we've got to harvest corn, and then we're going to talk about waiting around another year and harvesting the coffee. Really nice, really nice, really nice. Here again, basically, what we're noticing today is that all round the corn is really looking after the babies. I want to have a look at the cocktail, you know, the timberwood cocktail. Let's have a dive in here and see how it's going. All right, lots of activity. Go further here, look, I've got a real nice one here. Lots of activity, a real nice variation here. You know, we have the eucalyptus, but we've got lots of nice timber wood coming through from the seedlings, from seed. Very good, very good. All into good plan. Here we have the grass system. Have a look at what it's looking like. What's happened is that cows jumped through the fence and, you know, they had a little nibble around the edges, but really no real problems. It's just a little nibble around the edges. Once you go, and really it's just a corn, it's just a bit of a bonus. You know, I'm happy to have shared that with the cow. You know, it wasn't part of the plan, but it's just a little nibble around the edges, as you can see. not worried if I don't harvest the corn here. Really, I'll harvest the green matter from these corns and feed it with the grass to the animals when I come around and I harvest the elephant grass. So really, we've been having elephant grass growing at the edges. You know, we've already had one cut. We're about to do the second cut on that. We've got the guinea grass coming through here. Look at the guinea grass there. So the guinea grass is like you know, like baby hair. When you cut it and then it starts thickening, you know, it's like that beard. Every time you cut it, it gets thicker. So really, it's very young, and you know, if it gets strong by the time the drought comes, that's good results for me. So right now we're counting more on the elephant grass. We're gonna give it a trim, the guinea grass, maybe in about 15-30 days, and then the second time around, that's when we start seeing thicker guinea grass. But it's cool because for now we've got the elephant, we've got the corn, we've got the beans. Again, really satisfied with these results here. And yeah, the tree bed there. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look. I think the message is the corn, how it was just a bonus, how we just threw it all in, and you know, we're gonna harvest it, but more important than that, we've given it so much information, so much stimulation, and we've really kept it in good condition. When the heavy rain came in and when the heavy sun and the drought came in, the corn really gave it condition to the little seeds that really need that care, that need that wall, that protection. The corn really gave it that condition, and it's just a bonus. It's going to be a nice bonus. All right. So from the Agroforestry Academy crew, before I sign out, let's say hello to our friend here. Yeah, you know, so she's the baby. She's the one who's eating the little bugs that are eating my grass. So this is the point. How do you call this, JJ?
Ladybug.
This ladybug here. The ladybug eats other bugs that eat our grass. So if I'm spraying if I'm using defensive sprays to get rid of those bugs, I'm also getting rid of the ladybug, which eats those bugs and blah blah blah. So you know, we've been through this. So this is really full of ladybugs, and you know, people come here from the government, they study our land, and they're like, how come you have so many ladybugs? You know, because I don't use nothing. I don't use nothing. We don't use no pesticide here. So as long as you don't using pesticide, you're promoting life and you breeding ladybugs. Amazing. Go be happy.